Okay.
Good morning, guys. I am getting ready and it is about 6:35 a.m. on the East Coast. The high today is like in the high 30s and it means it's going to be utterly freezing outside. So we got to bundle up. Alright, so let me continue making progress, getting my freshness together, and I will... Alright, so now I gotta determine what I'm gonna wear today. So I'm gonna go through the closet, probably pick out a simple pair of dress pants and a dress shirt. I normally like to go in with a tie, but depending on what the occasion is, depending on the people that I'm gonna be in front of in a given day, it doesn't always warrant it. But sometimes it's not always just that. Sometimes you just wanna have good color coordination for the fashion statement you're trying to make. So let me put it together. Let me figure out what I'm gonna put on. Should all be 3 minutes, and then I will show you guys what the final verdict is before we head out. All right, so I figured I'll kind of walk through putting together what I'm doing. So today's up, we have a pink dotted. Yeah, you can see the dots, right? It's not like a checkered pattern. It's not like a gingham pattern, but it's more like a dot. But anyway. This is what we're wearing today. Gotta add some collar stays because we always remove these before we send them to the dry cleaner. So I'll pop a couple of these bad boys in, make sure that we have uniform collar. A uniform collar. Oh shit, I forgot to... I like to make sure that there's at least one button in the sleeve buttoned in. That way it holds it together for you. All right, we're good on both sides. We have our collar stays in. Pat out, look at that. Now we are ready to start buttoning this bad boy up. And these are the slim fit from Charles Tirowitz. So as you can see, for at least from my body, I don't have the best body in the world, but the way that these shirts fit really does the job. Like, you don't have to spend $200 to get a shirt that fits really well. All right, we have the shirt on. Now what I'll do is, let me try to get some more view on the camera. Okay. Now I'll just button this bad boy in. Don't worry, you guys can't see anything you're not supposed to. All right. For those of you that wear boxers, it's also beneficial to make sure that when you tuck your shirt in, your boxes aren't all scrunched up. It's very uncomfortable when you don't take care of that. So this is kind of just making sure that everything is tucked in as we want, and making sure that, in this case, we're wearing boxers today and not briefs. So we're just kind of making sure that everything is proper in the way that it's tucked in. I don't want to have any uncomfortability. All right, so after you've taken care of that, put in your pants. Now we got to decide what belt we're going to wear. This one won't be hard. Wearing brown shoes, I'm going to wear a brown belt. This one, Magnani. Fits really well. And I like the way that it complements a lot of my outfits, and it's not, you know, the loudest pair of shoes, but yeah. Don't forget to check the time. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:02 a.m.
7:02 a.m. So I always give myself until 7:24. My train comes at 7:34, so it takes about a good 5 to 6 minutes to get to the train station. But you leave in those additional few minutes just in case anything happens. You never know. Okay. So we have our dress shirt on now. We have our dress pants on now. And this is kind of what it's looking like down to the toe. I don't know if I just showed you guys everything in the best. But you see how I had the tapered pant leg, I had the Magnani dress shoes on, I had the socks. And on the sock tip, you know, I've always played my cards where it doesn't really matter what color they are. Sometimes you want them to be, you know, that immediate contrast from everything else. Some people like to, you know, really make sure it goes well in arrangement with their color coordination. I, on the other hand, don't really care. You really don't see them, and when you do, you know, it's not like people are saying, oh, wait a minute, those socks don't really go with a shirt. Or maybe there are, but, you know, for the most part, I think it's more of just creativity and you being unique. So I really wouldn't trip out about that. My socks don't go with my shirt today, all good. All right, I gotta just finish up some details. I gotta put on a tie, and then I just have to put my stuff together to make sure I'm ready to rock and roll. Check you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're in the home stretch. We got our tie. I gotta go put on my contact lenses so I can see for the day. But we have everything ready. So as far as our wallet, as far as our phone, as far as our computer, everything's ready to go. I just gotta finish this last little piece, just putting in my eyes, and then we will rock and roll. New York City, here we come. Guys, it is another day and we are going to own this. All right, guys, so we're ready to head out. I am 100% good. We're about 10 minutes ahead of schedule, and you know, I'm just kind of showing you guys how in my mornings I keep a time check, even though I'm, you know, one, always compelled to use Alexa, two, I really don't have any clock around me per se, and it's not the clock that determines the beat to my morning. You saw that, you know, when I wake up, I start off with doing my morning business in the bathroom. As far as the closet goes, guys, it's always helpful to be organized with everything. And so keeping my, you know, my work, keeping my fashion, keeping, you know, my video stuff, I put priority against it, and I make sure that, you know, at the end of the day, I keep organization so that when I'm, you know, trying to go from one point to another in a given period, it makes it that much easier just to be sophisticated and to be able to, in this case, I put an outfit together, which, you know, people always ask me, oh my gosh, how much time do you spend color coordinating? It takes all but minutes when, you know, you essentially have it laid out in your closet. You have, you know, your garments all ready to go, so to speak. So, you know, I'm just trying to point out to you guys that this is a typical wake-up call. I wanted you guys to experience, you know, what goes in, you know, the hour and a half that I have in the morning to essentially get ready, make sure that I'm ready to mentally start my day, and also have a good appearance. So you guys see it, and you guys help me to put this together, so to speak. So thank you. And I'm just trying to get my camera right now, so let me just unzoom. All right, I will check you guys out in a bit. Thank you all. Own your day today. It's gonna be a great one.